Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're listening from. Welcome to Swahili Sunday. I didn't post a time today because I wasn't sure what time I was going to do it. It's been a little sporadic as we're going into the holiday season because of different events that I've been doing and different things. This weekend, I wasn't doing any pop ups. There was one I was supposed to do, and then that didn't happen. And there was another one I was supposed to do, but I didn't get my confirmation in time. They already had too many people, so I have no events. So, well, since there are no events this weekend or that I've been to, I wanted to share a couple of products that are not only available on at Fairtrade Long Beach, but they're also online now. So these are the little holiday trees that the ladies make. They come in gold, red, green, and a multicolor, and you can see them on the website. I just kind of have a group photo um, of them because I didn't have an opportunity to take individual photos, so I just put up what I had. Sometimes you have to do that just to make sure that you get it up there. So anyway, this one's about 12 inches high, and this one's about 9 inches. They make great gifts. They make great trees. Actually, these are the trees that are in my house right now um, for Christmas. So if you like those, go check them out at Fairtrade Long Beach. They're there. Actually, if you look, I think last week I posted a video of my space at Fairtrade Long Beach, and you can see them there. There's also ornaments at Fairtrade Long Beach. I don't have the ornaments up online. Um, there's also nativity sets as well. I don't have those up online yet. It's kind of challenging when you're doing pretty much most of it on your own, and that's been a challenge for me. I'm trying to, I'm gonna say try. I'm working out what's my next steps are to try to move something in a direction. But what I wanted to share today was a little bit about the phrase "what I focus on expands," and I've talked about that before. That's actually something I learned when I took NLP certification, but it is true no matter what. If you focus on the positive, you're going to have an expansion of positive things. If you focus on the negative, you're going to have an expansion of negative things, whether it's in your thinking or things that show up in your life. And with us going into, and we just passed Thanksgiving and going into Christmas, that can be a very depressing time of the year for people, especially if you've lost any family members or friends. I've lost several friends this year, and as you get older, you start to think, like, you see more and more of your friends and family members leaving the planet, and you have to make a decision within yourself how you're going to combat that, especially if you live alone. I live alone, and I saw my son at Thanksgiving, but I won't get to see him at Christmas. Actually, I'm not going to get to see him at all during the entire holiday season, but I will see my daughter at Christmas. And of course, I have my crazy paws Indigo here, who's wanting to disrupt things as always. But settle. And uh, so she actually helps me with that. But you really have to make a concentrated effort, and I've mentioned this many times before. There is so much negativity out there. You have to be careful with what you watch. You have to be careful with what you listen to, especially even music. You have to be careful with what you do, who you surround yourself with. uh, there, if you're a believer in Jesus, like I am a follower of Jesus, but I know that there are spiritual attacks that go on, and you have to be prayed up to combat that. But there are so many things in this world that are out there to bring you down, and especially if you're in a state like some people have, like I said, lost family members, or maybe you've lost a job, or you've had something kind of go wrong and you're not sure which way to go with it. You have to put things in your life that can bring joy in your life, whether that's being around people or getting outdoors or doing things or having a crazy Malinois shepherd that wants to kind of get. And of course, Meow Mix, she always has to get into the She's right here. She has to get into the act. But you have to really, there's a proverb that says kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. If you think about what kind words are to your soul and your body, what are unkind words? How do unkind words and unkind things and negativity affect you? There are things out there, you'll have a thought about something and immediately some other thought will come to tear it down, like, oh, you're a failure, or you're no good, or you're never going to make it, or it's never going to go right, or you might as well give up, quit, whatever. I get those thoughts and attacks on me all the time about baskets and beads. And it's like, oh, just give up, just quit, just forget it. You've not, made it successful. You've not done this, you've not done that. You're a failure. Yeah, I get bombarded by that a lot, and I have to counteract that. And for me, it's great when people give me feedback back that they see that what we're doing is making a difference. And I went to I used to take an acting class. Some of you may remember. You need to settle down. um, I used to take an acting class before COVID, and it started to change like a couple months before COVID, and then Indigo trying to just knock down my camera. No. uh and then COVID came, and it went to online, which was cool, but I couldn't do that because of the way my schedule was. It just didn't work out for me. But we had a gathering of some of the peeps here on Friday, and I went there, and it was so nice to see everybody. And we did some affirmation exercises, which I've actually taught in different uh, classes, and it just really helped with my, I don't know, just helped internally. And then I've also started doing line dancing for exercise. Indigo, Indigo. You see this? You see this? Okay, 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 okay. You just have to wait. You have to wait. Wait. Uh she's always got to get into the situation. Anyway, and I'm doing different things for exercise. I walk a lot. She makes me walk. I am so grateful for her, because if I didn't have her, I probably wouldn't walk as much as I do. I used to just take a little walk, maybe once a day or something. But now I do a lot of walks with her because she needs exercise and needs to walk. And so she actually takes me for a walk. So you have to um, put some of those kind of things in your life, especially going into the holidays. Holidays can be a very depressing time for many people. So, I really, the thing I like the least is going places by myself. I've done it so long for so many years. And I guess at this point in my life, I'm just kind of tired of that. And I really want to, um, oh, hey, Brother Kev, hope you're doing good. I really want to go places with people instead of going by myself. I mean, I'll still do it, but it's so much more enjoyable to get to go out with a person, or even go to church with people. I don't like going to church by myself either. Um, I've just gotten to that point where I'm just sick and tired of it. So I have to find ways to be able to do things with people. And um, sometimes, having Indigo enables me to do things with other people that have dogs. My neighbor and I walk our dogs a lot. That's one of her boyfriends. My dog has a lot of boyfriends. So unlike me, I have zero, but um, so that's her main boyfriend. And then there's other dogs that she plays with and stuff at doggy daycare, or when I haven't taken her to the dog park much. And so I'm just going to mention real quick, for those of you who do have dogs, especially if you're in California, there's a really bad, if you haven't heard about it, you need to Google it. We got notified by the doggy daycare that there's a really bad respiratory disease going around for dogs. It's like this mystery disease, and it's pretty serious. So it's like making sure your dog has all the, is taken care of, and has vaccines. If you take them to like a doggy daycare or something, they don't let them in without fecal test every 6 months. And certain vaccines, but when they're in populations like that, there's more of an opportunity for them to get this respiratory problem. And Indigo's got a little bit of a cough. I am taking her to the vet on Monday to make sure that, check her health and stuff, and get anything that she needs, because I want to make sure that she's okay. But I'm not really going to the dog park right now, and I'm working on avoiding doggy daycare as much as I can, because you can't help it. As many things that they do to keep things uh, clean and safe. All it takes is one dog to come in there with something, and they can pass it on. So um, just kind of keeping an eye on that. So if you have dogs and they're around other dogs a lot, you might want to read up on that respiratory thing that's going around. I think it was in Oregon first. It's made its way into California, and I think it's just spreading around. And it's really debilitating. It could even be deadly for dogs. So go read up on that and check that out. But speaking of dogs, this one's going to go out for a walk in a minute. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit about that, about what I focus on expands. You have to have a way to combat the negativity, because it can really bring you down. I mean, there are things that come against my thoughts a lot about um, just different things, different negative talk that works on getting in there, and I have different ways to combat that. But sometimes you just end up going down a rabbit hole, and you have to be really careful about that, and switch your focus switch your focus to something else, do something else, do something. Moving your body definitely helps with bringing some joy into your life. And like I said, be very cognizant about what you listen to, what you watch, what you hear, what you read. There's a whole, you can go on any social media platform anywhere and find some, the majority of the things are negative, and you have to look to find something positive. And so do that. Make sure you do things to count. It's always good to be informed about things, but there's so much negativity, and there's so much. I can't imagine being in the media as a job, because I just think that I would just be so downtrodden with all the things that are in the news. It would just drive me a little bit nuts. But okay, babies. Okay. I hear you. I see you. She's over here just giving me the stare down, like, come on, let's go for a walk. Anyway, everybody, just remember that proverb: kind words are like honey, good for the soul, healthy for the body. So you want to speak kind words to others, and you want to also speak kind words to yourself, especially during this time of the holidays, when there's a lot of people that are stressed out, a lot of people that are depressed, unhappy, and just, you never know, that smile that you offer somebody may be the only one that they see. So attempt to reach out and smile at somebody, and even if they respond to you with something nasty, don't counter respond with something nasty. And um, that's about all I have for today. This little crazy paws over here is about to climb on me and drag me out the door. So um, I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Naku Panda.